Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. This article is from KTLA. It's just so sad that happened. Family of man shot and killed by Walgreens Security Guard seeks $525 million in lawsuits. Loved ones of the man shot and killed by a Walgreens security guard at a large store in Hollywood have filed a lawsuit against the company. Jonathan Hart, 21, was shot in the back of the neck and died after getting into a physical fight with a guard who had accused him of shoplifting at a Walgreens location at Sunset Boulevard and Vine Street. Hart, known to some as Sky Young, was homeless at the time of the December 2nd shooting. Police said he was unarmed when he was killed. Hart's family said they believe because Hart was a black and gay, the store security responded with much stronger force. The security guard has not been identified, nor has he been arrested. Now, Hart's family is seeking over $500 million from Walgreens, and they hired Carl E. Douglas, one of O.J. Simpson's former defense attorneys, to represent them. The lawsuit was announced at the attorney's law firm in Ladera Heights. I dare say Jonathan Hart was profiled because he was homeless. He was harassed because he was gay, and he was shot because he was black, Douglas said at a news conference Tuesday. I gave this family a pledge that Jonathan would not have died in vain, and that on behalf of the people of America, through the spirit of Jonathan Hart, we are going to make Walgreens pay, Douglas says. The family is also calling on a boycott of Walgreens and say they will officially file a lawsuit in court in the very near future. KTLA has reached out to Walgreens for comment, but has not yet heard back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another person, an unarmed black man who have done nothing wrong, shot and killed by, it's not a police officer, it's not a vigilante, but a Walgreens security guard. And you notice they're not identify who the security guard is, let alone whether he's been terminated. They are protecting this man. And see, obviously, this is another situation, and I'm glad that the families are filing a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit against Walgreens. And it goes to show that they don't care anything about this man. He was homeless. He was an unarmed black man, a gay man on top of that. So look what's going on. It goes to show, ladies and gentlemen, that they still killing us. It doesn't matter if you're a police officer or George Zimmerman type guy or a security guard. They'll kill you in a blink of an eye for no apparent reason. Now, I'm going to go ahead and play this video, but reaction, you're not going to see the video, but you will hear the audio of this news clipping, and then I'm going to finish the rest of my commentary.
Tonight, going out isn't in the playbook. Tonight, going out isn't in the playbook. Tonight, the tailgate is on the couch.
Excuse me, guys.
Tonight,
This is just a commercial, but you'll hear the news in a second.
Whatever legendary flavors your crew is craving, get your fix at wingstop.com.
His family, they've obtained one heck of a lawyer. One of O.J. Simpson's former attorneys, that who's representing them, and they're demanding more than $500 million from Walgreens after one of their paid security guards shot and killed his family's loved one. This lawsuit was just announced here at the attorney's offices in Ladera Heights. Let's take you to the video. The lawsuit stems from an incident that took place at a Walgreens on December 2nd. We're talking about the Walgreens in Hollywood on Vine Street and Sunset Boulevard. Jonathan Hart, also known as Sky Young, he was in the store and accused of shoplifting. Hart, who was 21 years old and homeless, got into a physical fight with a security guard. It escalated quickly. Hart's family tells us the guard drew his gun and shot Hart in the back of the neck as Hart was trying to leave the store. Officials say Hart was unarmed when this guard opened fire on him. Hart was taken to a hospital where he did later die. Because Hart was black and gay, his family believes the store's security guard responded with much stronger force, discriminating even against Hart. That security guard has not been identified and has not been arrested in connection with this shooting. So Hart's family and their attorney, they're now calling on this guard to be arrested. Several of Hart's family members, they broke into tears as their attorney, Carl Douglas, one of O.J. Simpson's former defense attorneys, described how Hart was shot by Walgreens Security.
The guard watches as the man turns to run toward the back door. The guard raises his gun and points at the man. The guard says, "Freeze," as the man travels toward the door. The guard fires one shot, striking the man in the back of the neck. The guard watches as the man crumbles to the ground. I gave this family a pledge that Jonathan Hart will not have died in vain, and that on behalf of the people of America, through the spirit of Jonathan Hart, we're gonna make Walgreens pay.
The Hart family and their attorneys are now calling for a boycott of Walgreens over this incident. They said they plan on filing their lawsuit in court in the very near future. We did reach out to Walgreens for comment about this whole situation, but have yet to hear back from them. Live and
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My thoughts and prayers goes to the Hart family. That was a tragedy. The security guard shouldn't even, shot him in the back of the head, back of the neck like that. And even if he did, hypothetical, even if he did was caught shoplifting, there's better ways of handling the situation than. And I don't understand, why do you think that he has a right to shoot anybody when he wasn't even armed? Obviously, it shows that no matter if this person, a police officer, or a George Zimmerman type of vigilante, or even a security guard, they don't have a right to pull a trigger on an unarmed homeless man. So this is very disturbing, and I hope that the families of Jonathan Hart will get justice because of this. And I agree with the Hart family on this. They need to arrest the security guard. That was murder. He didn't steal anything. There's no evidence that he stole anything from the store. That was cold-blooded murder, and yes, he needs to be arrested for it. Leave a comment, tell you what you think about this article, share this video, subscribe my YouTube channel, subscribe my reaction channel, and subscribe my Black Junction channel for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lionsden signing off. Deuces.